Good morning, YouTube. Hey, everyone out there in survival land. How you doing? Oh, they're frisky. Oh, look at that. Look at them go. Now, these things ignite really quick. See how quick I just barely touched that. Hey, YouTube. America is for sale. Private equity firm Blackstone Group, LP, has bought nearly 600 U.S. shopping malls from Australia's debt-laden Centro Properties for a whopping $9.4 billion in one of the biggest global property deals since the credit crisis. Okay, let's talk about this. Blackstone is making its first major entry into the U.S. retail real estate market and was expected to recapitalize the portfolio of mainly neighborhood shopping centers and malls and strip malls before seeking a return on the investment in 3 to 5 years, Central executives said on Tuesday. Okay, so let's examine that opening paragraph right there. This company, Blackstone Group, LP, purchased, I think it was 588 malls, strip malls, and shopping centers in the U.S. here. In fact, yes, it was 588 properties, which include 560 shopping centers and some other sporadic properties just kind of spread out amongst the other properties as well. Okay, but let's grasp that idea there. 588 shopping malls and centers across the United States. Let's examine that right there. And here it says in their statement, their opening statement, we hope to see a return on the investment in 3 to 5 years. What does that tell you? That tells you that the economy is pretty much going to go nowhere over the next 3 to 5 years. Okay? Now, granted, when people buy businesses and things like that, there's always a time span before they get the money back out of that purchase. Okay? And being business minded like I am, I can totally understand it. I have owned and operated several businesses throughout my life, and for one reason or another, those businesses just never seem to pan out. But I have a good background in business. So knowing where the financial market is in the United States right now, and knowing how critical it is right now, adding this to the list of the New York Stock Exchange being sold, okay, this should be a major warning sign to you if you live here in America, because basically everything is up for sale. And to buy that much property for only $9.4 billion is amazing. That is just crazy. And there's going to be links here underneath. Now, go ahead and check out the links about the sale and things like that. But what about this Blackstone Group LP? Okay, I did a little bit of research on them, and listen to this. Blackstone is a premier global investment and advisory firm that strives to create lasting value for our investors, the companies in which we invest, and society at large. We are a firm of 1,400 professionals in 21 offices worldwide, but we are more than that. Our portfolio companies employ over 710,000 people around the world, making us a major factor in economies around the world. In our portfolio holdings and transactions were combined in a single company, it would rank us as the equivalent of number 12 on the Fortune 500 list. We are a trusted partner to many of the world's top institutional investors, and through our various investment vehicles, we preserve and protect over $100 billion in assets for public and corporate pension funds, and academic, cultural, and charitable organizations, among others. And we are a leading independent financial advisor handling highly complex and critical M&As, restructuring and recognition assignments for corporate and government clients around the world. To me, this basically sounds like the NWO to me. Because to me it seems like if you read what it says they work for both corporate and government clients. Okay? Well, you think about you think about that, okay? Put that together. Okay? Think about what's going on with the security issues here in the United States. Think about the security towers, the mobile security towers that we've seen going up around the United States. Well, if this company purchases the malls that works with corporate and government clients, maybe, perhaps, leave a comment, maybe that they're going to turn these properties over to the government. Or maybe they're working with a government client behind the scenes of the purchase. That seems kind of odd that this is kind of happening, and then you go ahead and you read the company's statement, and this is what they talk about, you know. And then they talk about, you know, go to this link, it'll be underneath, and then they talk about citizenship. Okay? And this is kind of odd too, because when you talk about citizenship, if they're in so many countries, what particular citizenship are you talking about? You know, are you talking about American citizenship? Are you talking about European citizenship? Are you talking about, you know, South American citizenship? Because there's different aspects to different areas of citizenship. So what exactly are they talking about? See, and here's another statement that they talk about. It says, again, this is under the citizenship page, so make sure you go there. When Blackstone's founders established the firm in 1985, their vision was to create an institution that would have a positive, lasting impact on the global economy. They believed that how they went about achieving attractive returns for their investors was as important as returns for themselves. Okay, I can understand that, but you know, it continues on to say a commitment to corporate social responsibility is embedded in every investment and decision that Blackstone makes. Okay, they're talking about social responsibility. Right now there are 0 companies in America that have anything to do with social responsibility. They could care less about responsibility. Look at BP. Look at Enbridge. You know, here in Michigan it's a big deal. But look worldwide. I mean, look what happened in the, you know, the Gulf of Mexico. You talk about social responsibility. These companies don't have any social responsibility. This purchase is a major move towards something that's happening and changing the way America does business. And I don't think it's changing it for a good. It's not changing it in a good way. This is pretty interesting stuff. Make sure you check out the links.